Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to the JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Dark Matter Ralph Sampson, and I honestly think this Ralph Sampson might be the best center in my team, not named Yao Ming or TACKO Fallen. If that is true, he's going to be a super viable option for basically everybody to pick up for their squad in some capacity. Also can play the power forward position, which gives him added versatility, of course, as well, and is 7'4". So I think this card is actually going to be very, very good and probably going to go under the radar for a bit, despite how good he really is. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 7,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate your support if you haven't already, if you do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's check out what Ralph Sampson's stats and badges are looking like. So he's a 7'4" center, a power forward option, like I said. 99 offense and defense, coming with an 85 driving layup, 97, 97, and 98 in the post stats, a 95 midi, 85 three-pointer, 90 standing dunk, or 95 standing dunk, 90 driving dunk, 82 ball handle, 98 block, 97 interior, 92 steal, and 89 perimeter defense. That's really good. And then elite rebounding, obviously, 88 speed and excel, and 83 speed with ball, and a 92 lateral quickness. So statistically, he's pretty solid all the way around, and at 7'4", some of those statistical deficiencies really are not going to be very noticeable. 95 driving dunk tendency is really, really good. His defensive tendencies are also amazing, 98 across the board with low foul tendencies. And then badge wise, he comes with 50 Hall of Fame badges, 17 gold badges, include catch and shoot, corner specialist, acrobat, brick wall, lob city finisher, glue hands, rim protector, chase down artist, clamps, interceptor, intimidator, posterizer, rebound chaser, pogo stick, post lockdown, worm, rise up, blinders, limitless spot up, chef. He's even got half chef. That's crazy. Bailout, quick first step, sniper, unstrippable, bullet passer, menace, hustler. A lot of good badges. A gold pick dodger as well. Gold space creator, unpluckable, deadeye, green machine, ankle braces, fast twitch, and ball stripper. Badges to add. It's mainly just a couple playmaking badges if you want them. Definitely would add the limitless takeoff badge. That's a big badge, but otherwise it's like handles for days, tight handles, quick chain, badges like that. So if you want to add a few of those playmaking badges to him, that will really help elevate him a bit. But honestly, this Ralph Sampson looks really, really good on paper. Checking out Ralph Sampson here in Freestyle. Here's the thing about Ralph. He's got a massive player build, things like that. The problem with this card when he previously got a card was, number one, he couldn't move. Now that's kind of fixed. Obviously, he's not moving well right now, but that's because with only an 82 ball handle. It's going to be lower than if you add a shoe and you get the coach boost, things like that. He's going to move much better. And also, he doesn't have the playmaking badges. Now, the jump shot. He had set shot 17 with a terrible upper. He had basically the Wilt Dikembe Mutombo release at the beginning of the year. Now he has base 4 with a solid. It's not the best upper in the world, but it's much smoother. It's much faster. It's going to be much more consistent and easy to green, and it's going to be very, very fast. One of the faster jumpers in the game instead of one of the slowest. So now, as a catch and shoot guy, he becomes much more viable off the pick and pop. It becomes a much better threat, and also does not to mention is a 7'4" guy with the pippin behind the back who's just going to be glitching to the rim, kind of like YAO and TACKO. Now, this card specifically, I think if you add shoe boost to him, a 3-point shoe boost, a ball handle shoe boost, as well as speed with ball and speed, if you add those shoe boosts to him, I legitimately believe you're looking at one of the better centers in the game. Outside of Wilt and YAO, I think he's probably the best center in my team right now. Now, debatably, you could say Mark Eaton, but the thing about Mark Eaton is his jumper's a little bit baited, whereas Ralph Sampson's is smooth and fast and definitely not baited. And especially with shoe boosts to boost his slight deficiency statistically, I think Ralph is going to be an absolute god at 7'4", whether you're playing him at power forward or center. And honestly, it's a card that most people should probably pick up on their squad. But that being said, let's hop into a game and let's see if that is really true, because let's see what this Ralph Sampson can do. All right, Ralph, you're matched up against YAO. Let's see what you can do on the offensive end of the court. You got a contact dunk first possession, but I wasn't commentating it because I am an L YouTuber. But let's see if we can get some buckets. The problem with Ralph right now, without the playmaking badges, without the shoe boost, things like that, he doesn't quite have that ability to create shots for himself that he will be able to have once you add those badges to him. He doesn't get that steal there either. We're down 6-2. Not a great start to this game because I'm trying to force it to YAO, and unfortunately, he doesn't quite have the playmaking ability as of yet that he will need, or that he will have once you add those shoe boosts and things like that to him. That being said, post up against Lonzo. Lonzo should not be able to compete against you, and he's not able to. You get him right underneath the rim, get yourself a dunk, or I guess a jump shot to go in. That wasn't a dunk. But let's see if we can play some defense, because we need some defensive possession. It's going to be a little bit tough to play make with him without his playmaking badges and things like that. And TACKO's got to block that, plain and simple. I mean, that's not a bad possession by me. TACKO just got to block that shot, and he doesn't block it. So we'll live with that defense, to be completely honest. Hit the corner, pump fake. TACKO running around, pump faking. We'll take our easy layup with TACKO. Can't really get the ball to Ralph in that possession, but that's okay. We're only down by 2. Nice pass. He throws me the ball. Beautiful. Love to see that. Ralph Sampson pushing the ball in transition. I was trying to do a drag back there, but he needs playmaking badges, bro. He really needs playmaking badges. I mean, y'all see, that is what this card needs. Right now, he just doesn't look nearly as good as he's going to be. I promise that, because he needs those playmaking badges. It will really help to elevate him. Having a speed with ball, shoot, and ball handling, and then playmaking boosts, like those things are really going to help elevate this card a lot. I feel like I don't feel like I'm using him to his full potential right now because he doesn't have those badges that will really help to elevate the card, but we don't get the board there. That's annoying, right? Just he switched, and YAO just way too big for MJ, not able to get the board there. And it's annoying because I want to showcase Ralph as a playmaker, but for one, that's not exactly his role. I think it's something he's going to be able to do pretty well, but it's really not his role. And two, he needs those playmaking badges to really become that playmaking option, and he misses that shot there. We're going to get an and 1 with TACKO, though. It's only a 1-point game. What does Ralph have? He's like 4 points. He's not playing terribly so far, but we need a little bit more out of him. Oh, great block by MJ. MJ blocks Ralph. Beautiful stuff. Pushing the ball in transition. Ralph, go all the way to the rim. And 1. There we go. Yes, sir. Using your height, running the floor, getting yourself an and 1 opportunity. Up to 6 points in the game. Let's make it 7 with this free throw. See what his free throw release is looking like as well. That's what I like to see out of Ralph. MJ making a big defensive play on one end and Ralph converting it on the other end into 3 easy points. So let's see what we can get going defensively. Good D. Cut off the middle. You don't let him just go up. He's going to try to just mash. Okay, why are we switching? What is this defense? I don't understand. I haven't done defensive settings, yes, but like, I don't know what's going on. We'll take it. There we go. Big block right there. Ralph pushing the ball in transition, bursting here, back to the left, hit it inside to TACKO. TACKO fall. Look at YAO, or look at Ralph being a little bit of a playmaker. We finally have ourselves a 4-point lead. All right, Ralph needs you defensively. He throws it right at your face. Yes, sir. Ralph, show off that size. Stop in the break. Are you going to pull the oh my gosh, Ralph Sampson greened 12% on the break, stopping and popping. That is a guard shot by a big man. Great defense by MJ as well. Now we're gonna got a chance to extend. 5-point game. Hit it out to Ralph. Can we make it an 8-point game? And Ralph Sampson knocks down another catch and shoot 3, and all of a sudden he came to play. Struggled a little bit to start that game off, but Ralph got it cooking. Finished with like 12 or 14 points, something like that. Very, very solid performance by him for sure. Let's hop back into the main menu and let's review this Ralph Sampson card. All right, that was a little bit of a rough start in clutch time with Ralph, but he got it cooking, knocked down a couple threes, made some defensive plays, got an and 1 to go. Very, very solid performance by Ralph Sampson for sure. I do think when you add playmaking badges to him and you add a ball handle shoe, speed with ball, speed shoe, 3-point shoe, even things like that, those are going to help elevate him a little bit as a player, but I already think he's a really, really good card. I'm keeping this card. I'm going to, for now, run YAO and TACKO as my starters because obviously that's the cheese comp lineup. I may or may not actually stick with that, though. I may go with something along these lines with Ralph and TACKO coming off the bench, something like this, because I do think in-game YAO is better than Invincible TACKO. But I think Ralph, in some capacity, should probably be in your lineup just because of his amazing size, in addition to the fact that now he has solid movement. He's got a really smooth, fast release, and overall is a really, really good card. And he's going to be less than 50,000 of T as well, which just continues to elevate how good the card is. I think he's better than Mark Eaton, honestly, especially once you add a shoe and badges to him because of how much better his release is than a guy like Marks. And I think he's one of the best centers in the game, probably the best power forward center option in the game, not named Yao Ming or TACKO Fall. So hopefully y'all did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.